What's good? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic. We keeping it moving. Y'all know how we do. And most definitely, let's talk about, I think he's one of the best boxing trainers out. He's definitely on the rise amongst the casual fans, and the hardcore fans know who Derrick James is. He's the trainer of Errol Spence Jr., Jamil Charlo, Robert Brant, just to name a few. And he building animals. He building beasts. He feeding the beasts down there in Dallas, Texas. And he on the rise, man. He's on the rise. And his work with Errol Spence has definitely caught the eye of a lot of other boxers and bringing world-class talent to his gym in Dallas. And definitely he knows what he's doing, Look no further than Jamil Charlo, a guy who's more known, I was telling you guys, who's more known as a boxer mover, moving around, boxing, picking shots, and now he's turned him into a flat-footed offensive force. We're planting his feet more. He still moves around and he's really developing his offensive potential. You look what he's doing with Errol Spence. Turning Errol Spence into a full-fledged pro-style fighter. He's great at having Errol Spence cut the ring off. They have a style. They develop with Errol Spence, and it's working for them. And now he got 2 world champions with him, with Charlo and with Errol Spence, and he's looking. It's this year. It won't be 3. With Robert Brant, because Robert Brant will be fighting a German guy in the World Boxing Super Series tournament, and then after that, I think he would be fighting Callum Smith, and Callum Smith just holds the WBC Diamond Belt, which is in a real world title. If he can get past this guy from Germany that's coming down from 175 to 168, and Brant is coming up from 160 to 168, he would have had a crack at a world title, but Ryota and Nadam was a robbery. Nadam robbed Ryota in his own home country. And Nadam and Ryota, for the regular WBA title, will be on ESPN2, by the way, whenever that fight. I think it's sometime this year. ESPN2 picked it up, so you get to see that. I think Ryota is a gold medalist from one of these years. But, it should have been Robert Brant fighting on that card, but he moved up super middleweight for a better opportunity. He didn't want to wait around for a world title. He's out of Minnesota. Nice trading down there in Dallas. My boy from Cray IBTA had an interview with him. Seemed like a well-rounded guy. And Robert Brant is a huge, huge puncher with a good amateur background as well. And Derrick James is, he's doing glorious things down there, man. He's helping develop, these young guys into real boxers, into real men. And they believe in him, He said the shot that Jamil Charlo landed on Erickson Lubin, he said that's a shot that they practiced in the gym. And they knew it was coming with the double jab and he was going to dip. And that's a shot that they practiced. And it looked like he's doing his homework on film, and he knows what he's doing. He was an ex-boxer as well. Wasn't the greatest boxer. But, you don't have to be the greatest boxer to be the greatest coach. And usually the guys that are not the greatest in their professional sports, become coaches. They got the best minds. When somebody is great like Michael Jordan, he can't coach somebody else because for him, naturally, a lot of his gifts just came to him. So you can't tell another guy how to reach those natural gifts, But a guy that wasn't as gifted can show you how to work hard, can show you how, what needs to be done. Physically, they're probably not able to make those moves in their respective sport. But mentally, usually their mental game is on point. And they can really give the guys with the physical talent the mental game. And when you put mental talent with physical talent, you get a great fighter. And that's what Derrick James is producing. He has to be the trainer, the coach of the year, the boxing trainer of the year, the boxing world, Writer Association, whatever it is, boxing trainer of the year. I think it's it'll be appalling. It'll be felonious for him not to be. It'll be a crime. Abel Sanchez, Robert Garcia, you can name him. I think he's the hottest trainer right now. He got real true champions. I think he got some of the best fighters in the world right now. And, potentially he got the best welterweight and the best junior middleweight right now. And potentially he might have one of the better super middleweights and Robert Brant, if he wins that tournament. But it's a lot of heat going around, but you got to give Derrick James his respect. You got to put the respect on his name. And I think he's the coach of the year no matter what goes down the rest of the year. I think he solidified that. I think he's locked it in. I think it's time for him to start getting this recognition because he's helping develop fighters. And that's what you want in a coach. We gone.